Business friends, we have another grant opportunity that is coming up with a September deadline. But before I give you all of the details, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Vivian Walton, and I share marketing tips, tools, and tactics with resourceful business owners. Now, typically, all of my content and information is centered and focused on marketing and growing your business. But as business owners, I do know that because of COVID-19, you may still be out there looking for funding opportunities. And so I'm going to be sharing these types of videos with you intermittently as I find funding and grant opportunities that I think may be of interest to you. So if you want to stay current and up to date with these videos, then definitely consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or following me on Facebook so that you can get a notification whenever a new video is posted. Okay, so let's talk about this new grant. This grant opportunity comes to us from an organization called Artist Relief. Artist Relief is actually an initiative that is organized by several artist grant makers banding together, such as the Academy of American Poets and United States Artists. From what I could tell, it seems that this initiative was started because of COVID-19, and its sole purpose is to help artists who are in dire financial stress due to COVID-19. Now, I will tell you that this is the last month, September is the last month that they are going to be accepting applications for this grant. So if you are interested and you do see that you are eligible, do not put it off any longer. Definitely start your application this week. So, how much are these grants for? Artist Relief is awarding $5,000 grants. They do not tell us how many of these $5,000 grants they will be awarding, I think simply because they're on the 6th round of applications, and it's solely dependent on how much they have left in funding from their donors to be able to contribute to these grants. All we do know is that they will be awarding $5,000 grants. We just don't know how many of them. Who qualifies for this grant opportunity? So this grant opportunity is a little different than the ones that I've brought you before, simply because this one is focused on artists. According to their website, practicing artists living in all 50 states, tribal nations, and territories, including American Samoa, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands are able to apply. Applicants must be 18 or older, able to receive taxable income in the United States, regardless of their citizenship status, and have generally lived and worked in the United States for the last 2 years. They also tell us that in order to be eligible, you must answer yes to the following statements. I am a practicing artist able to demonstrate a sustained commitment to my work, career, and a public audience. I am experiencing dire financial emergencies due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I am 18 years of age or older. I can provide a Social Security number or individual taxpayer identification number after I've been notified of my selection. I've been living and working in the U.S. for the last 2 years. I am not a full-time employee, board member, director, officer, or immediate family member of any of the coalition partners. I have not previously been awarded a relief grant from this fund. So here's the tricky part about this grant. We actually have to define the word artist because that is such a broad and generic term, but they've done the work for us. So they have given us a list of disciplines that are eligible for this grant and a list of disciplines that are not eligible for this grant. So let's go ahead and start with the ones that are eligible. Artists in the following disciplines are eligible for this grant: craft, ceramics, fiber, glass, jewelry, metals, textiles, etc. Dance, dancers, choreographers, aerial, ballet, hip-hop, jazz, tap, etc. Design, fashion, graphic, industrial, object, all forms of architecture, etc. Film, animation, documentary, episodic, experimental, narrative, etc. Media, work at the intersection of technology, aesthetics, storytelling, and digital cultures, etc. Music, composers, musicians, classical, contemporary, experimental, folk, instrumental, jazz, pop, world, etc. Theater and performance, directing, experimental, live action, playwriting, puppetry, tactical and sight performance, etc. Traditional arts, work related to the continuity and evolution of a tradition and/or cultural heritage, such as cultural dance, cultural music, oral expression, and traditional crafts, etc. Visual art, installation, painting, performance art, photography, sculpture, sound art, video, etc. Writing, fiction, nonfiction, poetry, literature for children, criticism, graphic novels, journalism, arts writing, etc. Artists in the following disciplines are not eligible for this grant: commercial merchants, occupations or vendors working in auto maintenance, baking, balloon, barbering, cosmetology, event planning and production, fitness, food makers, henna, horticulture, magic, marketing, massage and healing therapy, modeling, nail design, professional speaking, soap making. They do also make it a point to tell us that nonprofits, art collectives, performing ensembles, and other groups are not eligible to apply, just individual artists. Now, if you're an individual artist that has applied and receives a grant, then you can in fact fund or turn around and provide funding for that to the nonprofit that you wish, but you have to apply as an individual artist to receive this grant. If you are eligible and you plan to submit an application for this grant, I highly recommend that you go to their website and you read their entire frequently asked questions section. They have some really good pointed questions and answers there. I'll include the web link in the description below so that you could just click on it and get sent straight to their website. The deadline for this grant is right around the corner. It is on September 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so that's it for this grant opportunity. Now, if you are not eligible for this particular grant, go ahead and take a look at the videos that I've done in the previous weeks, simply because you may be eligible for one of those. Also, consider sharing this video with an artist that you know. You never know if potentially you could be helping them out. Maybe they're not sharing that they're in dire financial stress right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook if you are wanting to see videos like this one in the future, so that way you can receive a notification whenever a new video is released. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you guys here in a couple days with a brand new Monday Marketing Minute video.